How do, everyone? This is the Grumpy Vlogger coming at you. I'm doing a stream today because, well, I'm bored and I'm on my way back to Muskogee from Tulsa. So I won't be able to read your chat, so if you want to say bad things about me, that's okay. Just remember, I do read them afterwards. So if you have anything nice to say about me, say it now, because that way I can... Alright, this person can't make up their mind what they want to do, so I will back out because they want that first parking spot. So anyways, so folks, I have come on here today to discuss a very important issue. I am announcing my candidacy for the President of the United States. I am running as an Indian Republican. Say that. And I stand for absolutely nothing. I dislike everybody the same. You can't accuse me of being prejudiced or anything else because I don't like nobody. And what am I going to do? Well, what am I going to do for you? I'm going to make sure everybody has free everything. I mean, it's going to be absolutely free. And as a result of that, of course, I will raise everybody's taxes to double of what they are now to pay for all the free stuff. And then I will lower all the taxes to cut all the free stuff out because we can't afford it. So, I've decided that as president, I will stand for nothing, I will do nothing, I won't even take your money. So everybody remember that in the year 2020, when it's election time, to vote for the Grumpy Vlogger. And I will see to it that everybody gets monetized on YouTube. That sound like a fair deal, guys? I'm driving, obviously. I ain't gonna be able to read the chats, but hello, Jim, and hello, Dan. You guys are probably thinking I'm drunk or crazy. I'm sober. I won't say whether I'm crazy or not. But yep, I'm gonna give everybody everything for free, and I'm gonna raise your taxes to do it. But on the other side, I'm going to cut everybody's taxes and take everything away. So that's what I mean. I'm probably going to get a ticket on that, but that's okay. You guys will pay for it because you will elect me president, and I'll get a great benefits and wages, and you guys will be paying for my tickets. So that's why I'm running. You have my vote, sir. Anything is worth saving up for. Yeah, guys, I won't be able to read your chats, but I just had to. Things have been kind of crazy the last couple of days, and this last week, guys know I had a lot of stress going on in my life. I had to run up here to Tulsa, and I'm basically doing this to kind of stay awake because I had to drive up here. I got woke up kind of early today because of a couple of things, but I had to drive up here to Tulsa, which is about a 45-hour drive. I'm by myself, by the way, because otherwise Judy wouldn't let me do this. She said, you don't need to say that stuff, but, okay. Well, I probably could have made that run, but okay. All right, it's green. Cool. Even better. So I'm getting ready to get out on the turnpike. Well, hello, Jody. And like I said, I'm getting ready to get out here on the main highway, so I won't be able to read everybody's chat, but I just wanted you to know that I'm announcing mine. Come on, either move over or get over, one of the two. Oh, I love it when that V8 roars. Anyways, I am announcing that I am running for president under the Indian Republican. I can't even say that. I don't know how the hell I could be president or be their nominee because I can't even say the name of their party. Anyways, just remember I stand for absolutely nothing. And I dislike everybody equally. And I will gripe about everything in fairness. And I will make sure everybody on YouTube gets monetized when I get elected. So, Dan, I wish I could read what you're saying, because I bet right now you're just having a ball with this. So, just remember, I stand for more taxes, I stand for less taxes, I stand for free everything, and I stand for absolutely nothing for anybody. But, guys, you know, I'm just killing time, and, you know, had nothing better to do, so I thought I'd just go down the highway and see how live stream does all the way back home. This ought to just about, because I'm not doing it for the watch hours, because I'll never be monetized anyways. You know, it just, to me, that's not. I heard somebody, Jim, on the video calling show last night. The reason he won't go monetized is because he doesn't want to have to bow down to the advertisers and you know, have to put up with their ads and their guidelines. He gets to do what he wants to. So, and that's kind of the way I'm going to be. You guys know me, so. But anyway, so yeah, I'm not even doing it for the watch hours, because I'm really not concerned about that. As I said, I'm not going to be monetized. But this has been such a. The last couple of days have been kind of crazy, folks. You got to know that. Unless you've been living under a rock. And I'm not saying, you guys know where I stood on some of that. If you saw me on any of the live streams last night that I might have been part of. But other than that, I'm staying out of that mess. That's, you know, that's, I just figure, you know, not my problem. And for once, I'm not the cause of it. That's what I'm doing. I'm staying out of it because I am not the cause. One side or the other. I don't care who you stand for, who you support, who you don't support. It's not my fault this time. So, I've decided that if I really want to stir the pot up and get things really going good, I'd announce I'm running for president. So, just, and no, I'm not accepting large donations from, well, I mean, if some corporation wants to give me $100,000, I'll take it, you know. Yes, I think "Bite Me" will be my campaign slogan. Yes, thank you, Dan, for reminding me of that. Or no, that was Steve Carpenter. Sorry, Steve. I can just barely see the chat because I'm on my phone and I'm actually supposed to be driving. I think they call this driver distraction, and I could probably get a ticket for it, so we'll just pretend I didn't see that. But yes, "Bite Me" will be my campaign slogan. And like I said, I dislike everybody equally, so you can't accuse me of being prejudiced, racist, phobic of any kind. You know, straight phobic, homophobic, you know, agoraphobic. No, I dislike everybody and everything equally. And as I said, I will be giving everybody something for free. Everything. You get everything for free. Everything. Of course, I'm going to raise taxes, of which you all have to work to pay the taxes so you can get all that stuff for free. And then when it all fails, of course, we'll go bankrupt, and then I'll lower all the taxes and take it all back again. So I may just not do anything at all. That way we just keep plugging along the way we are. I really can't wait to get home to see what you guys are chatting about, because, you know me, I'm just being a goofball. Now, I'm jealous. That guy's driving a custom, he was driving one of them big Class A motorhomes and pulling a toy hauler trailer in behind. Now, that's just not right. That one guy should have that much money to spend on all that toys and at least not share it with me. But anyways. Yeah, equality for everyone. But I can't say equality for everyone, because that makes me lean one side or the other. I'm also saying inequality for everyone. I believe in equality and inequality spread equally and unequally, because, you know, I'm running on the INDIM Republican. That's an Indian Republican Party. I can say that. The Indian Republican Party. I'm running for president on that party. And I will have the name of that party in the chat. And I am looking for, I'm not above taking 100,000 or 200,000 from corporate people that want to sponsor me. If they want to suck up to me with that kind of money, I'm not too proud to take it. I'm not Donald Trump after all. If I had Donald Trump's money, I wouldn't take anybody else's either, but I don't. So suck up to me. Give me lots of money. I don't care. I can be bought. But at least I'm an honest politician. And yes, if you're wondering my speed right now, I am just topping out at 70 miles an hour, and I'll be hitting 75. We've had some rain here today, but it's dried out now and it's looking pretty clear, which I'm glad, because I forgot I need to replace my driver's side windshield wiper. It's down to covering about 1.5 inches of windows I'm not peeking through. But hey, get around this big semi here and kick her up to 75, turn on my cruise control, set it, and now I can concentrate. But yeah, I mean, I'm not above being, I'm not above having my vote bought, or my, But just remember, just because you give me lots of money and buy my loyalty doesn't mean I'm loyal, because I'm representing everybody equally and unequally. I believe in equality and inequality fairly and unfairly, because I stand for nothing. After all, I am the grumpy vlogger. So I just had, guys, I'm sorry, but go warp 2. Well, I'm about there. And, but yeah, I'm trying real close not to watch the chat, because I really need to pay attention, because I am going about 76 miles an hour. So, things kind of got crazy yesterday. I've had kind of a bad week last week, and I want to say it, and I mentioned it today in the video vlog I put up, but I definitely want to give a shout out to Mr. Rick Halber. Man, you just made mine and Judy's week. You just really brought us out of I was in kind of a dark situation leading into all that, and I've come back out of it doing pretty good, and that was just the icing on the cake, man. So I appreciate that, Rick. If you didn't see this live, I hope you see it in the replay. But and Steve, I'm glad to see you on here. And Jim, I guess you're having to leave. I just barely glancing at it. Well, I'm trying to get around this guy, but he just kicked it up a notch. So I guess he doesn't want me to pass him, so he can fight my butt. Yeah, Broad. Yeah, he sent me that. Oh my God, I love that stuff. I said it in the video. I had an uncle. I cannot remember his. He was sort of an uncle-in-law, really, but I called him Uncle Carson, and he was the front man for Harry Belafonte for, I don't know, 25, 30 years until he retired. And shortly, a year or so after he retired, he passed away from cancer. But I think that's the reason he retired, because he knew he had it. But he lived out there in California, and he used to send my mother every year for Christmas and her birthday a box of See's chocolates. And as a kid, those kind of things stick in your memory, and that's what I'm doing with this box. Judy and Rick sent this box to, she'll say, "Oh, give me a piece of, give me a piece of chocolate out of there. I don't care." I bring her the box because, as a kid, that was always the thing. What are you going to get when you pick it out of the box? Now, we were lucky. He got choosing. He got the nuts in the chews box, which is perfect for me and Judy. Judy and I. Well, now that I'm a presidential candidate, I'm going to have to, straighten up the way I talk. I can't talk hillbilly anymore. I'm going to have to start talking like I'm educated. But anyways, yeah, Steve, that was so nice of Rick to do that, and but yeah, it was it brought back a lot of memories. And so what I do is I'll take the box in there and say, no, Judy, you pick out. And she'll say, do you know what these? The funny thing is I know almost all what every one of them is, because I've had them so many times over the years that I can recognize them by their shape and or the color of chocolate they have, whether they're dark chocolate or milk chocolate, So it was really cool, and I don't even know how many people I've got on here. I don't know how my video, if I'm lagging. It says I'm doing 30 frames a second, and it also says that I'm still running, so. But I just want to get on here and just BS and cut up and kind of lighten the mood, because man, it's just been last couple of days, especially yesterday, was kind of, last night was kind of crazy, and I don't care which side of things you're on that, it was just all crazy. And I'm not going to get into it. I've said what I had to say about it on on a couple of chats, and I do hope everybody will watch Greg at Oz by Drone. Good, I'm glad it's good, yeah. And Steve, I'm using an iPhone XR to broadcast this with, and I'm using Streamlabs OBS as portable on my, and of course this is just running off my regular, because I put in my RMTP stuff. Streamlabs automatically takes that off of your when you sign in, so that's how I'm able to stream at me, even though I'm under 1,000 subscribers. So, but yeah, it's just and it just picks up my. I'll go back in and change everything when I get home. Change it back to the proper heading, but. Yeah, See's candy really is the best in the world. There's one other candy that if you like English toffee, and Arco knows this because he lives, he actually knows the instruments. And I grew up, I went to school with some of the instruments back in the 70s, and that's out of Grand Junction, Colorado. Instruments almond toffee's got to be the best almond toffee I've ever ate. But it was See's chocolate that got me to like an almond toffee, because they always put little, they used to put 2 pieces of almond toffee in one of their mixed boxes, and that's where I started loving that stuff. And then we moved to Grand Junction, and they had an instruments factory there, which is where they started out, Grand Junction, Colorado. And if you want just nothing but almond toffee, you want a good one. Now it's a little pricey, but so is See's. I don't even know how many's watching this. I don't even know if anybody's left. I hope there's still a couple of you in there. I see Steve, you're still in here, so, or you were. But I think as long as I'm on the turnpike here, I'll be okay. But it's a little cloudy today. It's a little rainy out, Yeah, it says I'm still running. It says I'm still live. So that's cool. But okay, you're still here too. Drone shots, awesome. So good to see you here, Jody. Like I said, I can glance up, just like I do any other time, because this is right above my rear view mirror. So if I look at my rear view mirror, I can kind of, see that. Steve, what you're doing there, writing in all caps, works out real well in this, because then I can see it. So I know you're not shouting at me, you're just making it big enough for me to see. But Yeah, I just had to come on here and goof off a little bit because, well, one, I'm driving back from, I had to come up here to the 1970s, not the 1870s, Steve. Thank you very much. That was the 1970s. I looked at that. Did he put an 18 up there? But this rig is called the IOTTIE. I think IOTTIE is really the best rig for in-vehicle vlogging because, like I said, I put that. It uses a suction cup, but the suction cup's got a bit of a gel to it, and so it sticks anyways. And then it has the vacuum lock on it, and I put that thing up there last year, and it has not moved. It went through the winter, and it went through all of this year into the hot temperatures, and usually when they get hot, they'll fall off. This one hasn't yet. It went through last summer, and so I'm real pleased with how it's looking. Looks like old guy on drone's going live in 30 minutes, so I'll have to. Maybe I'll be home to see what that's about, but yeah, I love this rig that I've got up here. So if any of you guys get this wild idea that you want to, you know, do some vlog from your car or vlog or do a live stream from your car like I'm doing, get the IOTTIE car and dash or window and dash mount, because it even has a thing where you can, you know, glue it to your dash and, you know, put it on that. It comes with the plate, so you can put it. But I find that having it right above my rear view mirror, because if you're a good driver, you're going to check your rear view mirror anyways, and you turn it so that, you know, you can turn it two ways. One, so you can swing around the way I have it. You can't see my front camera without me turning it 180 around. But this way, it's focused right on me, and when I do glance up at the rear view mirror, I'm looking at the channel. So. But yeah, I just had to come on here and goof off for a little bit and announce that I'm running for the NDM Republican Party. Yeah, I could have him print one that would fit on my visor too. Yeah, I could do that. But this thing really sets up. I mean, I just like the way it sets. It's never moved. I mean, I think I paid like $20 for it or so. I mean, it's a little pricey. Maybe even paid more than that. Jim Wallace asked me about it, and I think that's what he's using now too. He got one of these for when he's out in his vlogmobile. But yeah, I could have him print one for my phone on the visor. What I need to do is I need to see about getting a bigger one so I can mount it down lower and set my iPad Pro 10-inch on there, and because that's got the A12 chip in it. And Steve, did you say when you talked about your iPad mini, you said you had the A6 chip? Surely not. It had to be at least the A7 or the A9, I would think. Or was it an upgrade from the A6? Because I think my iPad Pro, the original one, had the A9 chip, and Judy's has the, I think hers has the, I know this phone has I'm pretty sure has the A12. RDP FPV, I think that's what that says, or RD FPV. I can't see that obviously because I'm on my phone, but welcome to the madness, welcome to the show. As I said, I came on here because there's been so much craziness lately, and I just want everybody to know that I'm cool, and I am announcing buddy, do not step off that truck like that, man. I just saw that guy fixing to step off, and I had a car coming over here on this side of me, and I wasn't going to be able to swerve wide enough. He was a tow truck, obviously. But anyways, I'm announcing that I'm running for president of the Indian Republican Party. I stand for nothing. I support everybody. I will make sure that everybody has everything they could ever want for free. But I will raise all the taxes to pay for all the free stuff. And everybody will have to work to pay for the free stuff. And then when that fails, I will of course lower the taxes and take it all back. So, and just remember, if you know a corporation that would like to have a presidential candidate in their pocket, I'm their man. I am not above, taking a corporate sponsorship. I'll be there for them, well, until I find out that they're crooks, and then I'll make sure they're prosecuted. So, and I'll even give myself a presidential pardon when I get caught taking their money. But, whatever. That's right. And I will be equally unfair in my fairness. Yes, all caps so you can see. Yeah, so I can see. That makes it easier for me, for sure. And my phone's going dark, so I hope that don't mean anything bad, but let's see. Could be the phone's getting warm, but it does that. But yeah, I'm getting close to home anyway, so here pretty soon but just remember, I will treat everybody the same. I dislike everyone. I am the grumpy vlogger, by the way, so naturally I'm not going to be nice to anybody. I have no special interest groups with me. Matter of fact, I'm more for the no interest groups. Because people that's not interested in anything are the ones should be voting for me. I'm not phobic on anything. I'm not xenophobic, racephobic, homophobic, straightophobic, interplanetary phobic, agrophobic, hydrophobic. I'm not phobic of anything. Well, okay. Maybe I'm leadophobic because I don't want some nutcase. Because it is coming up on 2020, which is a 0 year, which is not good for president. So I am leadophobic. So please, if I'm running, don't nobody shoot me. I'm old. I ain't gonna last that long anyways. But this will either get a lot of reviews, or they're gonna say, or even worse, I'm gonna have the idiots from the Secret Service knocking on my door saying, "Was I serious?" No, I'm not. There again, I will take corporate sponsor. I will take corporate donations. Anybody who wants to buy me off, I will do it. And but yeah, it's starting to rain now, so I just had to get on here and goof off a little bit and have some fun. And to be honest with you, I'm just bored because Judy's not with me, so then I had to drive back, and it's cloudy. I got woke up early this morning. She woke me up early for one thing, and then she goes back to sleep. Well, I can't go back to sleep, and then I start getting text messages and phone calls right off the bat about all the brouhaha that happened yesterday evening, which, as I said in my videos this week, at the end of the day, what does it really matter? What does it matter if somebody laughs at you? What does it matter if somebody's mad at you? I mean, it just doesn't, not on YouTube. You know, because all this is for any of us, you know, or for 90% of the people that follow me, this is just a distraction from reality. Now, we're all proud of our work. This is a place for us to display our talents, or in my case, our lack of talent. But I don't ever take, you guys ought to know by now, I don't ever take myself serious. And I don't know if Old Guy on a Drone is going live now or not, but I thought I saw some lightning back there, which is highly possible. You know, so, but, you know, like I said, at the end of the day, you know, none of us, I don't care who we are, need to take ourselves serious on YouTube, because if, you know, it's not real life, folks. It is not. And if anything, if I were to actually run for office, I think that would be my platform. Don't take yourself serious, folks. You know, if you're going to be on a public forum, you need to have thick skin. On the other hand, let's see, how is it? Greg Crinan says, if you're going to be out there, don't be overly offensive and don't be easily offended. You know, and I think that's the way it should be. Anybody that's on a public forum like this, you know, don't be overly offensive, but don't be easily offended, because it is what it is. This is a form of entertainment. This is just, I mean, there are so many, this is just like having a satellite. Sometimes, you know, you can have 400 channels and not find a thing to watch. You know, you know, you can take everything. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I mean, seriously, YouTube's the same way. There's days I'll go along and I see stuff up there and I just shake my head, but it's entertainment. And that's what this is all about. This is just pure entertainment. Just like television, YouTube offers the same thing, but maybe on a more, sometimes amateur level. It's like we all have the hopes that someday we can all be as, a lot of us hope to be as good as Ken here, or even Bill the Drone Reviewer, or better than both, you know, or Kelly Shores, or Casey Neistat, or Peter McKinnon, you know. We would all like to be those guys, but the reality is not all of us have that talent. And you just cannot think that this is a way of life. You know, I don't care who you are. I mean, even Casey Neistat is smart enough to know to, and you know, and he's got, they may have, you know, 100 million or 99 million or 89 or 59 million subscribers, but they've taken that money and they've invested it somewhere, because this YouTube, like the tech stocks, can just go belly up at any time, you know. And there's going to be a lot of unemployed people, a lot of unhappy people, and so I don't take myself serious, and that's why I'm announcing I'm running for president of these United States. And hey, I'll run for Prime Minister of England if they let me, and I definitely will run for Prime Minister of Australia, because the one thing I promise Australia is to get them decent internet. You know, I will see to it that they get, everybody in Australia gets high-speed internet. And the first thing I do is get rid of the system they got now and start over. And I would even make Oz by Drone my Secretary of Communications. You know, I think that would be a great job for him. But anyways, guys, I'm getting on near home here, and I'm going to start paying attention a little bit. but I've had fun. Just remember, I can be put as a write-in vote. If you don't see anybody you like, just write my name in, the Grumpy Vlogger, and just ask for party affiliation. Remember, I'm the Indian Republican Party. That pretty much covers everybody. Just remember, I stand for nothing and I will take corporate bribes. I mean, donations. Boy, I'm going to have to delete that out. Man, that just ruined my whole, that just ruined my whole campaign. So, and just remember, the Grumpy Vlogger for 2020. And if anybody asks, who is he, just tell them, bite me. Because that's my campaign slogan. So, how can somebody who starts out a show like that, live stream talking about something as silly as running for president like this, how can you take me serious? I mean, seriously. I love them windshield wipers. I got to get those windshield wipers fixed before I go on the road again. Let's see. Above and beyond drones. Hey, Jim, I am obviously on the road, and in case you missed the big announcement, I am announcing my candidacy for the President of the United States. I am running on the Indian Republican Party ticket. I will give everybody everything they want for free, but I will raise taxes on everybody, and everybody will have to work to pay for that free stuff, okay? So I'm raising taxes on everybody, and then when it fails, I'll take all the free stuff away, but I will lower the taxes. And I will treat everybody totally equal in my unequal unfairness in a fair way. And I stand for everything and I stand for nothing. And I am not phobic about anything except lead, because it is the 2020 election, and everybody that has studied the history of these United States knows that a 0 year is not a good year for presidents. Since Steve, you can help me out on this one. It was before Lincoln. It was the president before Lincoln that he died in office. I'm trying to think. Let's see. Was it Tyler or Taylor? Yeah, I think it was Taylor. Died in office, and he was elected in 1840, I believe. And he died in office, and Lincoln, of course, 1860, and Garfield in 1880, McKinley in 1900. Those three were assassinated. In 1920, my mind goes blank. The president that was elected in 1940 eventually died in office after being elected 4 times. And that was Franklin Roosevelt. Then we had John Kennedy. And good old Ronald Reagan, a tough old bird that he is, actually beat the trend, but he did get shot and almost died. It was very close. If that, I just watched another thing of that the other day, and had that Secret Service agent not been on his toes, Ronald Reagan would have caught it in the head. So, who was it? Zachary Taylor, 1800, 1850. No, it couldn't have been. It had to have been was it 1850? Oh, was it James Buchanan? I can't remember now. I used to know all that, but I always forget. It was the one that was, I was on the 0 year, because Lincoln was elected in 1860, so it had to have been the one that was elected in 1840 election year. Unless, let's see, that might have been when they were still, because there were a few of the election years that got off. Was it Buchanan? Okay. Anyways, I used to have all those memorized. I don't know why I was intrigued with that, but anyway, so coming up to year 2020, the one phobia I have is lead. okay? I don't want to, I don't want to start that trend over, and I darn sure don't want to become a statistic that some kid in the year 2022, or 2022, the year 2222, is trying to remember who it was that got shot in 2020. I don't want to be part of that. But I will run for president, and I will take corporate sponsors and corporate donations and all of that stuff. I'm not above that. I'm not Donald Trump. I ain't got that kind of money just to give it all away. So, and why am I doing this? I have nothing better to do. Yeah, President Lincoln was the first one assassinated. Whoever the one that was 20 years before him, which I don't know why I thought it was Taylor, because I remember his campaign thing was Tippecanoe and Taylor too, and the curse was based on the Tippecanoe battle. So, but anyways, guys, I'm getting close to home. As soon as I get home, I'll shut this off, and I appreciate you guys sitting here for my silliness. I hope you enjoyed it and found it entertaining. If I embarrassed myself, oh well, that's all right. Go ahead, biker, pull out there in this kind of weather, you knothead. Jiminy Christmas. Some old big hairy biker pulling out there with his babe on the back, and he started pulling out, and I had the green turn signal. So, anyways, you never know. But just remember, if you know any corporations that want to buy a president, I'm the man right here, the Grumpy Vlogger. And just remember, I stand for everything and I stand for nothing. So, and I will dislike everybody equally. I will make sure of that. I will gripe about everything at my utmost. I will do my best to, oh man, couldn't you see me up there? I bet I could really piss off Congress. Man, if I told them what I really thought about them, they would impeach me. There would be they'd have no choice. Yeah, see, I'm going to have to go back and read all this and see what it was, because I'm in a neighborhood now. I'm pulling up, getting close to home here, so I'm having kind of, well, that tree's late and blooming. What is it? Man, this has been some weird weather this year. We got trees that are flowering out that normally would have flowered out 2 months ago, but because of all the anyway, so guys, I am almost home. I need to go in and check on Judy, then go drop the script off. I want to thank everybody who's put up with my silliness today and listened to my ramblings, and I hope everybody has a really good weekend. I'll be seeing some of you guys in the chat, I'm sure, on Oz by Drone. Don't forget, he is having oh my god, I can't remember the guy's name, but Lloyd, you'd be impeached before he took office. I would, yeah, I would, Steve. You're right. They would impeach me. Zachary Tyler was 12 years, was number 12, 20 years before Lincoln. Zachary Taylor. Okay, that's what I thought. And I think he died in office. So, but anyways, guys, I'm going to call it a day. Thank everybody for coming in and watching my silliness. Just remember, vote for Grumpy. Okay? Yes, Curtis Dart is going to be on with Greg tonight, so let's watch that and let's give Greg our support and everything, and let's I want to hear I think there's some be some good conversations there. So anyways, guys, Steve, Jim Hightower, if you're still watching, anybody else, Dan, if you're still watching, and let's see, Jody, thank you for stopping in. And I'm looking here to see Jim Hightower, Drone Worship. All right, guys, I appreciate everybody stopped in, and vote for me. I'll set you free. Hey, how about you run as my vice president on the ticket, and we can, we'll run because I'm running for the Indem Republican ticket. And just remember, we can bite me will be my thing, and you can ride up for and you can also vote for me, and I'll set you free. There we go. We got us a working campaign slogan. All right, guys. I will see y'all later. I am the Grumpy Vlogger. I'm out of here. I look forward to it, Jim. All right, we'll see you later.